Dan, so I'm just going to bring you some of the language that the IDF have used. They've described these ground operations as extensive. They said in a statement that the ground maneuvers were part of Operation Gideon's Chariots, a military offensive they've described as including a potential long-term occupation of the Gaza Strip. Is that what the objective of this ground operation is?
Well, certainly this would be protracted. Gideon's Chariots, as you noted, the name of this operation is designed to be a 3-month full conquest of areas of the Gaza Strip, as yet unconquered in this latest push by Israel. The military now controls around 30% of the Gaza Strip. During that time, the Israelis say they will rout, destroy whatever Hamas elements remain, and by force, be it recovery missions or be it through pressure, forcing Hamas at the last minute to release hostages, recover the remaining 58 hostages. It's worth noting that the IDF also said yesterday they would retain a degree of tactical ambiguity, and the latest reports are that there may have been a rescue attempt in Khan Yunis in southern Gaza, something we're just hearing about in recent minutes. The IDF is not commenting on that, but whether or not that was successful, it would be consistent with what Israel has said is a new expanded operation and potentially an all-out operation, the final push against Hamas in this 19-month war.
What about humanitarian aid and the fact that no aid or food has gone into the Gaza Strip since March the 2nd? There are World Health agencies warning that the population of Gaza is facing severe famine and starvation. What hope is there from that front to bring extra aid into the Strip that clearly is very much needed right now?
Indeed, there is no doubt that this was reaching a major crisis point. The Israelis, for a time, were disputing UN accounts, international accounts of the amount of food remaining in the Gaza Strip. That dispute is now over. As of yesterday evening, the Israelis decided they would admit enough food to bridge the gap between now and around a week from now, when they say an internationally backed distribution system with American companies distributing food and the IDF securing the food distribution areas would finally be in place in the Gaza Strip. So it would appear, and this may cause shortfalls nonetheless for Palestinians who've been suffering from the lack of food over something like 11 weeks now, it would appear that this is on its way to some sort of solution, though the UN has warned that the Israeli plan for distribution may fall short of what is needed in the Gaza Strip, given its size, given war damages, given the distribution of civilians there. The Israelis say they have a plan to divide up the territory, to address civilian needs individually. Time will tell if that can happen. For the time being, a minimum amount of food will be admitted to prevent starvation, the Israelis say, in the final days before that system, that long-term system, can be in place.